home team lines up on defense today. Phillips will get his first at-bat of the day. His average right at 400 on the season.
With his control, you've got to look to the edges.
From the stretch. Swings and misses. That one's off the mark.
That ended up being a big swing because that's what he was waiting for.
Swing and a high fly ball. Way back it goes. It's got a chance. That's a home run. So there's the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0. Well, the batter coming up here. Now at .429 this year. He's hit 2 bombs this season. Lifted to center. Betts there to haul it in. Out number 1 of the 7th. So 1 away in the inning, and up comes Butler. Here's his first one. A fly ball to right center field. And it finds a home for a base hit.
He has some of the most power for such a smooth swing.
Giambi will get his first swings of the day in here. He's hitting right at 500. He's got 1 home run this year. Here comes his first pitch. Not even close with that toss.
He's got to get the breaking ball to start looking like a strike early. It is just ball out of hand.
A strike.
Change speeds on the fastball, get the rollover, a pitcher's best friend.
Severino turns and fires. Runner at second, 1 gone.
I don't think you walk him right here. I think you've got to pitch him tough.
Fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Sometimes seeing the ball well, fouling the ball off, all of a sudden you get locked in.
Sets and throws. Runner in scoring position with 1 gone.
Does he expand the strike zone right here? Make sure he's got a chance to get a hit?
And there's ball 4.
0-2 to 3-2 and then ball 4.
Chapman steps in, hoping to at least put the ball in play this time. Pitch is on the way. Chopper, left side. Drops in, base hit. And he's headed home to score. RBI single. Kotze will get his first crack at it here. Out of the stretch this time. Big cut there this time.
An awkward swing like that, you know the pitcher's got good stuff.
A fly ball to right center field. LeMahieu waits for it to come down and makes the grab. And there are 2 away now. Simeon, who will be the batter, average at .333. He's got 1 home run this year.
You can't let those guys on base be a distraction. You've got to really focus on the hitter right here.
Ball and a strike. That is a towering fly ball. Brocious makes the grab in the inning. That'll wrap up this inning, and we keep on rolling to the next one. Here are these teams' starting 9 for today's contest. Let's take a look at the visitors' defensive lineup. So the Yankees will lead this thing off. Brocious comes up to the plate. Turns and deals. Swing and a ball hit towards the hole. And he's got a base hit.
He's got to be so calm between the ears. That is just a basic, solid swing.
Soto steps up to the plate. He's hitting right at 500 on the season.
Get a ground ball right here.
Lets it fly. Catches the outside corner.
First pitch, wow. Second one, not so good, but it still worked.
And a strike.
Every pitch in the arsenal is elite.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one misses.
Now he's back in the count. He's got a chance to get a mistake here. The batter's got to capitalize.
Punches it foul.
That ball was roped, but just foul.
It's 2-2. Outside with the fastball.
I got that as a strike. I think the ump missed it.
Full count pitch comes home. Struck him out swinging.
He's out, and with that location, I don't know who could hit it.
Ruth will step into the batter's box. His average right at 400 on the season. Here's the 1-0. This one moves a little too far inside.
The one thing you got to do is you got to believe in what you're throwing, and I think he went with the catcher instead of himself.
Hit foul. Here he comes. They're showing a little bit of patience here. Takes another ball.
He looked like he was taken all the way.
Here it is. That's strike.
That natural tail, that made it a perfect pitch.
3-2, the payoff pitch. Three and two, here it comes. Simeon makes the grab for the out. Oh, 2 outs now. Steps in now, tries to keep this inning going. He's ready. Smoke to left center. It is gone. It's a no-doubt shot and a tie ball game. Tie it up. Judge up for the first time today. Fouls it off.
That is some fast bat speed to get to that velo.
Here he comes. That one misses wide.
That ball is sharp and late. He didn't get the call, but he's got to keep repeating that pitch.
Try to get him to chase, wouldn't go after it.
That breaking ball has got a lot of movement.
Here's the 2-1. Right where he wanted that pitch. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Sky high center field. Katse makes the catch. On to the 8th we go. Olsen coming up next. First pitch comes home. Misses for ball 1.
I think after watching that, he went with the catcher instead of what he wanted.
A pop-up. Cepeda puts it away, 1 away.
He didn't need his exceptional arm on that one. He had plenty of time.
Murphy will come up. First one on the way. Just off of the plate.
Boy, he's had a lot of pitches that are close.
Now the 1-0. Change up for a called strike.
When you change speeds on your fastball like that, you can get the rollover grounder.
Swing and a fly ball. There's out number 2 and a chance to get out of this inning now.
There's velocity, there's movement, there's location. Of course, location is number 1, but number 2 is not velocity, it's movement.
Here comes Phillips. He's 1 for 1. Base is empty, 2 out. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses at strike 2.
That is one sweet changeup.
That one was never close.
He got ahead, but he can't find the zone now.
Here's the pitch. That's hit hard, but on the ground. Ooh, handles that one nicely and throws to first. Done with the top of the inning. On to the bottom half. Jeter will dig in. Average right at 250 on the season. They hand it off to the left-hander. Here it is. Swung on and missed.
He is edge or ball. Wow.
Winds up and fires. Rips it foul.
Hard hit, but just counts as a strike.
Kicks and throws. Way up there to left. Page settles under it, puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Getting that leadoff hitter, that is the key to any inning.
Betts will come up to bat. He's hitting right at 500. Here he comes with the next one. He lays off a fastball, didn't miss by much.
That's not a bad spot, just didn't get the call.
A little foul off the end of the bat.
That foul ball was picked right out of the catcher's glove.
Here's the 2-1. Wild swing and a miss.
That was a big hack. That would have been a loud noise if he could have found some contact.
Reaches out, pokes it foul.
He's covering the outside corner. He's getting jammed on the inside corner, but he's still up there and alive.
Over the plate, but low.
It seems to me they're calling the right pitches. He's just missing his spots.
3-2. Takes it, and it's ball 4.
He just looks like he's given too much effort out there. He's got to get in the zone.
So the Yankees are ready to lead things off. LeMahieu stands in here. And the pitch. It's off of the plate.
The one thing that would start preventing walks is strike one.
One and 0. Oh, he's obviously going to challenge this one. As that pitch was challenged, now we get to take a look. It was indeed off of the plate. Oh, he's right. You gotta love it. "2-0 comes home. Good pitch.
That natural tail on that ball caught the corner.
On 2-1. Rips it foul.
That ball is rope, but just foul.
Sets up for the 2-2. Lays off this one.
He must have lost his rhythm. 0-2 to 3-2.
Now it's full. Goes to the breaking ball on 3-2, and it's turned around. Brocious will get another shot at it here. He's 1 for 1. So the righty comes in. 2 out, first and second. And the pitch. Not even close with that toss. 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. Plays this one perfectly. 9th inning begins. Page coming up next. He's 0 for 1. He's ready, and he throws. Swung on and missed.
With his stuff today, he's getting some really odd swings.
Swung on and missed.
He was looking to put that one in orbit.
Here he comes with the next one. Took a healthy rip, came up empty. Strike 3.
Perfect pitch, ugly swing.
Butler will dig in. He's 1 for 1. The pitch. Gets the call on an inside pitch, and the batter can't believe it.
Strike one is important for everybody, but with a hard thrower, your spray pattern can really get wide.
Pitch count at 30. Severino turns and fires. That one misses wide.
He didn't finish that one right there. That changeup is up.
He's ready. Wild swing and a miss.
He wanted to hit that one over the light tower.
Got him. Great pitch.
The high fastball's got to have good location because it's up in their eyes and they see it a lot better.
Giambi will step into the batter's box. Here's his first one. Sends one right back through the middle. Floods the alley with this one. He's got an extra base hit.
That ball is well struck, but that topspin brought it down.
Chapman stands in as their last chance. 2 gone in the 9th inning. Singled his first time up, came around to score. Pitch count at 35. Sets and throws. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, left side. Runner at second.
One big pitch right here.
That ties the count up. Count even at 2-2. A pop-up. Straight up and straight down. LeMahieu gets there, and that retires the side. Here comes Soto. Went down on strikes his first time.
In this portion of the game, it is a lot harder to get hits because every at-bat, you're probably going to see a different pitcher.
From the stretch. Chopper left side. Charges, gloves, throws in time. Oh, the batter coming up here. He's 0 for 1 so far today.
You get late in the game, this is the harder portion of the game to get hits because you're going to see a different pitcher every time up.
Lays off the first one. Pitch is on the way. Hit foul. Ready for the 1-1. Swing and a miss.
There's only one thing he wanted to do with that swing, and that was to go deep.
Kicks and throws. Goes to the high fastball to strike him out. Cepeda will come up to bat. He's 1 for 1.
The way he's swinging the bat today, it could be a huge day.
Here he comes. Fouls it off. Lets it fly. To center and hit well. Dunk shot, base hit.
What was the hit probability on that one?
Judge will step up to the box. He's 0 for 1.
You got to watch for the lead over there at first. They might look to steal here.
Here it is. Swing and a high fly ball to deep left field. And there to field it is 9 innings, not enough. On to extras. The Athletics lead off. Katse will try again. He's 0 for 1. Weaver is the new right-handed pitcher. Brings him the first pitch. Goes after the first pitch and pops it up. He's got it for the first out.
One pitch, a play like that, and you get an out, you are feeling good on the mound.
Simeon stands in here. He's 0 for 1 so far today. First pitch comes home. A pop-up. On to play it is Weaver. Two gone. Olsen steps in, hoping to at least put the ball in play this time. He's 0 for 1. A breaking ball outside.
He's got to calm down. He's got to really start to find it. But first,
Betts makes the grab, side retired. Inning over, and this game moves along. So the Yankees are ready to lead things off. Jeter gets his shot here. His teammates are looking for that breakthrough play with a man in scoring position. Flied out his last time. All right, here's his first pitch. Chase is way out of the zone there, strike one.
awesome change. Got him to chase.
Ball and a strike. Lays off this one. Here's the 1-1 to Jeter. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out.
Late movement will make you look like that.
Betts comes up to the plate. First pitch coming here. Doesn't budge.
Oh man, good pitch. He didn't get the call.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, that's a great take by Betts.
You throw a pitch there, you want the strike.
Here's a 2-0 pitch. Fastball called a strike. Two-one pitch comes home. That's high for a ball.
Up in the zone, you got to leave that alone.
3-1 on the way. Takes it again. He's making him work.
He looks like he's valuing velocity over location. He better reverse that order.
LeMahieu. He'll get another shot here. Singled his last time.
You got to keep the ball down here and get the grounder.
The new pitcher is Alexander. First pitch from Alexander. First and second, one away. Now the 1-0. Strike on the outside corner.
That is one good frame job. I'll tell you what, right in the webbing.
Next one. A little blooper, left side. There's one. Posada steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. It's off of the plate.
That's an outstanding slider, but he's got to figure out how to control it.
1-0 pitch. A strike.
You get much better defense when you're throwing strikes because every pitch they think it could be put in play.
And a ball.
If he doesn't find the strike zone, it is gone.
Here's the 2-1. Man, that wasn't close. He thought about it, but it lays off.
That's an easy ball.
Let's go over 3-1. A swing and a ball hit towards left center. Page is the 11th begins. The Athletics lead off. Murphy stands in 0 for 1 today. First one on the way. To third, and he hardly has to move. Settles under it, waits for it, and hauls it in. There's the first out of the inning. Phillips will try it again. 1 for 2 so far today. Here it is. Big cut there this time.
With that location, all he can do is pull it foul.
No balls and a strike. Then it finds a home for a base hit. He rounds third. He's going to try to score. And he's headed home to score. So an RBI single for Phillips. Page now coming to the plate. Went down swinging his last time. Weaver turns and fires. That'll settle in for a base hit.
Hit it right back from where it came from.
And going first to third is Butler. Has a golden chance to get some early runs. 1 for 2 today.
With first base open, you might want to put him on. That sets up the double play, and a ground ball double play with the next batter would be perfect.
Punches it foul. Into the line. Here's the 0-1. Over the plate, but low.
So far, it's a really good sequence. I love the strike breaking ball early, and now you can look to make him chase.
It's now 4-2. Stepping in now is Giambi. He's 1 for 1. So they're at first and third. All right, here's his first pitch. Cutter misses.
That is so far outside. A right-handed batter would have a tough time getting out of the way of that one.
They're showing a little bit of patience here. Takes another ball. Save situation. They bring in the closer. They hand it off to the left-hander. Here's the 2-0 to Joe's bunt again. Now he pulls it back.
Get back in the count. Throw a strike right here. Make him hit it.
Sinker's in there for a strike.
He had to miss that one. That ball looked right down the middle.
High arcing drive to right center field. This is going to go for extra bases. Relay to the plate. Another run scores as they continue to tack on here. Coming to the plate now is Chapman. He's 1 for 2.
When the closer comes in, if he can get that first out, that's key. That helps you win a lot of these 1-run and 2-run games.
Tracks it down, but he turns the corner, and this is going to be extra bases. RBI double for Chapman. And the Athletics now lead it 7-2. Katse to stand in. 0 for 2. Here comes his first pitch. And a foul ball. Lets it fly. Swung on, fouled off.
He's making some progress now. At least he's fouling the ball off.
Barely gets a piece and stays alive.
With 2 strikes, you know the league batting average is way below 200. That was a good foul.
Hardly has to move. Makes the grab. 2 gone in the inning.
He makes it look routine, but that is one good route.
Simeon gets his first shot here. 0 for 2. That drops in. He's got himself a knock. He's given the wave. He heads for the plate. And they get the insurance. Olsen, who will be the batter. He's 0 for 2 so far.
Are they going to try and run on the pitcher or the catcher right here? But with 2 outs, I think they're going.
Judge will put this one away. And the bottom of the 11th. So the Yankees will lead this thing off. Brocious stands in. 1 for 2 so far today. First pitch from Alexander. It's out of here. Home run. A 2-run shot. 8-4 the score. Soto gets his 3rd crack at it. Hitless his first 2 times up. Catches the corner with that breaking ball.
Strike 1. Now you're feeling good.
Here's the pitch. Off the plate there.
He's got some serious bite on that slider. Now he's got to figure out how to get it in the strike zone.
1-1 comes home. Just missed by an inch with that pitch.
He wanted that one.
On 2-1. And a hitter's count here.
Those last 3 pitches, he's got to get back on track. He's got to find his rhythm.
And he misses again. Here's the left fielder, Ruth, 0 for 2. Maul is the new left-hander. Brings him the first pitch. And a strike.
That is painted on the outside corner, and he gets the call. That is definitely in the strike zone.
Nobody out, runner at first. Ball and a strike. That's down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's strike.
It's not about only throwing hard. You've got to hit your spots.
1-2 from Maul. Spoils that breaking ball and stays alive.
That's why you shorten up. You can foul that pitch off.
1 ball and 2 strikes. It is gone. They've gone deep again. 8-6 game. Cepeda will come up. He's 2 for 2 so far. Now the pitch. Outside. Winds up and fires. And it sails out of play.
When you're that late, it's almost like hitting it out of the glove.
He's late, but he squares it up. Right side. Butler makes the play for the first out of the inning. Judge will get another shot at it here. 0 for 2. Here's his first one. First pitch fastball, but off the plate.
If that didn't hit the edge, wow.
Next one. This one moves a little too far inside.
That pitch had no tunneling at all. That's a completely different release point than the fastball.
Oh, they're sending their closer to the mound. So the righty comes in. Two and 0, here it is. 3-0 now.
Ball out of hand. He was taken.
From the stretch. Judge takes it for ball 4. Here's Jeter. He was caught out on strikes his last time up. He's ready, and he throws. Runner at first. Now the 1-0. That's a shot to third. He'll put it away for out number 2.
That ball was hit so hard it was knuckling on him, but he still got it done.
Steps in now, tries to keep this inning going. Hitless his first 2 times up.
Even if you're not fast, if you get a good jump here with 2 out and being on first, you got to take a chance.
1-0. Change up for a called strike.
Strike or ball, he's got some good rhythm right now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball. On to play it is Simeon, and the inning is over. And this ball game comes to a close.